My name is Josh Healey. I'm a former UW-Madison student, a former UW-Madison employee who worked also in the Madison and Milwaukee public schools. Where are my teachers at? Where are my students at? Where's everybody who wants to take back the people's house? So I am here. I am proud to be back in Wisconsin. I now live in California, where I want to tell you that just this week there were 20 demonstrations at every California state university where they occupied the administration buildings, and they were chanting, "From Wisconsin to California, we're taking it back. You're inspiring the country. You are inspiring the world. This is not just a Wisconsin fight. Know that people are chanting and shouting and praying and buying Ian's Pizza for you from all over the freaking world." So I am not the only person who flew into town today to be in Madison. There is some former politician on the other side of the state capitol. You may have heard of her. She has a really bad accent. It's not from the North Woods. This is a poem I wrote for the $100,000 paid guest on the other side of the state capitol. This is for you all, really, but I entitle this, "Dear Sarah Palin." Dear Sarah, this is not a death panel. Look around. These are the people who sustain life. Teachers, nurses, and that nice fireman who brought me the cat out of my tree even though it wasn't my cat. This is anything but a death panel. This is Wisconsin. There are no palm trees on State Street, and we don't drink that kind of tea around here. If you want, meet me at the Cardinal Bar and buy me a beer. Liney's Red, Union made in Chippewa Falls. Do you know where that is? Can you see it from your house like Russia? Dear Sarah, I know you don't like taxes. Trust me, we get that. But let me ask you, do you like roads? Do you like hospitals? Do you like anything other than 1, 2, now 3 desert wars just so my gas can cost $4 a gallon? Dear Sarah, I paid my taxes. Unlike some folks I know, GE, BP, M&I, and all the other lifeless initials your Supreme Court says have the same rights as my mom and little sister. If corporations really are people, then the IRS needs to arrest their asses for not paying their taxes. Dear Sarah, if you and Scott Walker had a baby, it would look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Balding, feeble, weak from eternal greed, but I know that you have some Hobbit left in you. Some good in that fake Alaska accent. Just put down the tea and take a hit of whatever Gandalf passes your way. Dear Sarah, you make me wish we still had Bush. You make him look like a MacArthur genius. Like him, I know you are an easy target. A lipstick puppet to distract from the real pit bulls pulling the strings. Coked out brothers, gilded godfathers, they got the strings on my old boy Barack 2, why isn't he here? Why hasn't he come to Wisconsin or Ohio or Indiana and pick up a picket sign to smack these governors upside the head? I guess hope only comes around sometimes now. Dear Sarah, you call yourself a Republican, but you're stripping whatever's left of this never realized republic. I am sometimes a Democrat, but it's true. This is what democracy could look like. Sarah, I've never been so proud to be a teacher, a student, a fighter, and a motherfucking badger. I'm so proud I've worn red underwear for 2 months straight. What can I say? It's a recession. Sarah, you will leave the other side of this Capitol Square, but we will not. Not till we take back our house. The people's house. Your bank does not own the Capitol, and you can't foreclose on democracy. This is our home. And we will squat, we will strike, we will recall, we will occupy it, and we will take back our home one red brick at a time. Thank you.